Do you feel that your partner has settled for you? And does that actually uh, keep you up at night and keeps you worrying? Hi, this is Noemi Seri, retroactive jealousy specialist, and today I will talk to you about this topic. Basically, being settled for. Plan B. Being Plan B, isn't that horrifying? Uh, yes, so first and foremost, settled for. I would immediately ask you, so what is the alternative? What is plan A? That so what so if you are not settled for, what would you be? And that is very important because when we tend to now we do have a negativity bias as such, humans as such, yeah. So it keeps us alive, it keeps us safe. There are lots of biological reasons for it. However, uh, some of us are more prone to are just more prone to looking at the negative than others, and it can present a real problem, which is to say, sometimes we don't even know what the alternative is. Yeah, so what would be the alternative, and how realistic is it? And here I don't want to say to you that you should feel lucky that somebody settled for you. No, no, no. What I'm saying is use your critical thinking uh, uh, and put aside the emotions and really look at it as objectively as possible to see what is it that you are expecting from a relationship. Because when you know that, then you know what you want. And when you know what you want, you can ask for it or you can create it. And when you know what you want, you also know what you want to give. Because this is a give and take. You can't just take. Yes. So if you want somebody to love you in a certain way, to be with you in a certain way, you have to be and love them in a certain way. Yes. So you might actually be in a relationship that is already there, but because you're focused on the negative, you actually systematically discount all the positive things. And this is something that we often do. So I used to struggle with anxiety, and I often, in fact, regularly did that. Yeah. So, and often we have a point in which we something in an aspect in our life we might actually apply the same things everywhere, but there might be one aspect in our life where we really go in full in. And so it's important to ask yourself, what is it that I want? And what is it that I'm not getting? What is it that I am getting? Yeah, because sometimes we are getting all the things that we want, but we don't see it. It's a marvelous thing. It's the brain is amazing at actually giving you the impression that you're not getting what you're getting. And sometimes the opposite, that it gives you the impression that you're getting what you're not getting. Yeah, so what are these things where you might be cheating yourself in the way you're perceiving the world around you, in the way you are interacting with your partner? Yes. Now, if you if there is a message from your partner that they have settled for you, now that's a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. And then you know that you need to deal with that problem. But we assume here that actually the message that you're getting is that they love you, that they care for you, that they have chosen you, and this is a conscious choice. Yes, yes, they love you, but they are actually have intellectually, cognitively chosen this as well. Yeah, and I'm really emphasizing that because I'm of that age now that I'm not just thinking about romantics, but also the effort that you have to put into uh, creating a relationship, the everyday effort that you put into it. that is difficult, but at the same time is immensely rewarding because it doesn't rely on chemicals oozing through your veins, and it doesn't rely on the love hormones. It relies on you actually uh, doing things uh, to stay committed, to stay in love, to stay part of something. So these are certain things that you can actually ask yourself. You can actually ask yourself and then include the partner because so the relationship is always two-way. Yeah, so it's and we mature intellectually and the relationship matures and emotionally, not just intellectually, but a relationship matures through interaction that and conversations, and not conversations that are kind of like a automatic, but really deep listening and really uh, bringing in curiosity for the other person, kind of a mindful attitude, as if you were seeing them for the first time, but at the same time seeing the person you have been with for a while, that how to marry those things together. Because you can actually change this feeling. You can change the feeling that you have been settled for. But if you have been trying to change it by asking for reassurance and feedback and loving words and whatever else, and it hasn't worked, if something hasn't worked first time, second time, third time, don't try it again. Because the chances are, yes, it's obvious, right? Obvious, and yet we can get used to it. Actually, we can get used to wanting to achieve something that we haven't achieved with the same um, with the same effort and with the same strategies, with great intensity, and it will just not work. So, and it often doesn't work because we don't feel worthy. So if there is a question of actually I am in a loving relationship, but I don't feel worthy of their love, then the problem is not them. Yeah. Obviously, if they said they didn't love you, that there's an issue there, and that's a different problem. Yeah. Um, and that can be quite easily solved, right? Painful, but easily solved. But if you are with somebody who loves you, then and you keep asking them to reassure you, and you still don't feel it, that's internal. Yeah, that's internal, and that's where things happen. That's where things have to, and it's not just a feeling. It's not just an emotional thing. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of perceiving things. It's a way what you're focusing on. So it's quite a complex thing, and there are lots and lots of things that are unconscious. Yes, they are at the unconscious level, which is to say that you are not consciously aware of them. You're no longer consciously aware of, or just simply not aware of. So that's why reflective and mindful thinking, or working with a specialist, can help, because it can bring that to consciousness. We can make that those things that are below the surface level. Yes, because a retroactive jealousy is at the at the surface level. It's a symptom. Yeah. So and uh, and when you're trying to solve that symptom, you can get pretty much go round and round like a dog chasing its tail, right? But actually, what you need to do is to go a little bit deeper, because the issue is deeper. This is just how it shows itself, and then you will no longer feel settled for. You can start uh, feeling like the choice that your partner has made, uh, the 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 A, yes, the real choice, the real deal.